Why the white want to be a hater on Valentine's Day? Oh, now you want to work? Okay. Light over here acting like a little bitch. Yeah, we got that kind of language over here. Anybody join the live? All right. So, Jazz. Well, if you join the live, what's going on? It's Cooking with Pat Lee, also known as Chef Pat Lee. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you're enjoying your Valentine's Day with your loved ones. And if you're not, thank you for joining my live because I love you. So, we're here right now because our plans got canceled for Valentine's Day. We were supposed to go to Philly for a nice night out with some friends at the museum. We were going to go to dinner later on, and maybe go bowling or golf. Go Birds, but the Eagles parade kind of canceled those plans, so we improvised. I'm going to be making a nice surf and turf dinner for myself and my wife, who's behind the camera right now. You'll see her a little bit later. You see the nails? Show them nails. Show them nails. Yeah, y'all see it, nice and pretty. But yeah, we're going to get into it right now. I'm going to go ahead and start with peeling my potatoes. I can't see y'all in the comments. She's going to let me know if y'all speak, but give me a shout out. Make sure you subscribe to this page. Go follow me on my other social media channels. And without further ado, let's begin. Get me a little sippy sip real quick. All right. BRB got to get the potato peeler.
You want me to move it over to the potatoes?
Right there. Yes, ma'am. Let me get this water out the way because, people like the soup. So as you can see here, I got 5 potatoes here. Use whatever potatoes you want. I don't need that many potatoes because it's just the 2 of us eating. So this is going to be enough for dinner for now and for some leftovers. So if you can, get yourself a piece of parchment paper and you can peel your potatoes on there. It makes it easier to just pick up and just go. And if you're joining the live right now, let me know if you got any plans for Valentine's Day. If joining my live, what's your plan for Valentine's Day? Just so I can give you a shout out and some love.
Dave said, what's
Let me
up?
see who's there. Dave, my brother, what's going on, man? Hope you're enjoying your Valentine's Day. You just joined the live. I'm making a quick surf and turf dinner for my wife and I. All right, put that to the side for now. Got some nice chill music on in the background. If you can hear the music, let me know. If not, I'll turn it up a bit. I want y'all to enjoy the vibe and the aesthetic of this video just as much as I am. Be right back.
Got some friends in the chat. We gotta say the name.
Who in the chat? Who is in the chat? Corey's there. Dave, Ganesh, good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeet. That's for you, Corey. Thanks for joining the chat, brother. Hope y'all are enjoying your Friday. We're in my kitchen right now doing a little surf and turf for myself and the wife. The music is faint. All right, let me turn it up just a tad. Not too crazy. I got a bowl of cold water here just so I can put my potatoes in there for a minute. I don't want them to brown. Little pro tip for y'all. Did you turn the music up or no? Okay, cool. So if I got any wrestling fans in the chat, because I know I got one, y'all excited for WrestleMania? And what's your plans for WrestleMania? You going? Watching at home? Skipping this year? Let me know. Like I said before I started this chat, I know some of y'all don't have plans for Valentine's Day or you might not have a Valentine. But if you're here on my channel, I'll be your Valentine.
It's a nice tats and
Wifey approves.
Dave's wife went out of town. He lucked out.
Hey, there you go. You get a couple days to skip. Whoever said nice tats, appreciate you. Real quick, I'll show you the tats. This right here, probably my favorite one. This is a Phoenix. Little something slight that I got. Got a butterfly tattoo. Any wrestling fans out there, this is in honor of one of my favorite wrestlers, Bray Wyatt. He passed away a couple of years ago, so I got it as a tribute. This one, a Black is King tattoo. Got, really because I want to feel like royalty. Nothing too crazy about that one. My wife and I got matching tattoos here when we went to Vegas and got married. Little aliens with the ship. I mean, this one is self-explanatory. It's a chef's tattoo. I got one here with my son's name. And then these two are from Dragon Ball Z. Probably my favorite anime. This one is the father-son Kamehameha with Goku and Gohan. And this one, I kind of got to show you from this angle. This is Goku Black. This is probably the most recent one that I got done, but it's one of my faves. What's going on, T? Thanks for joining the live. He turned 7 in 2 weeks. Yeah, little one. Let me see who's speaking. Dids, question for you. When you got your sleeve, how long did it take you to get it done? Because I'm actually considering getting a full sleeve. This one, I know I kind of want to get the whole Dragon Ball Z shtick. I want to get like the Shenron, the dragon on my arm, and then maybe get the Dragon Balls and like colored in. But I know that takes some time and costs bread, but I'm just curious, how long did it take you to get your tattoo? It's a nice chill vibe in here. I like this kind of music personally. Usually when I cook, I either listen to this kind of music or I listen to Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people I know like to listen to jazz or old school R&B, but I like a chill setting when I cook.
You seen Cap yet?
You
seen Captain America yet?
Captain America yet? Nah. I want to see it though, but how was it? If you've seen it, that is. I heard mixed reviews, but I've never been a person to be like, oh, I'm going to listen to the critics. Because there have been a lot of good movies that I've seen that critics have given like really bad ratings to. But everybody has their own opinion. I know for a fact I'm a fan of Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford, so I got to see it, regardless of the review. All right. Let's get that cutting board going. Am I going to air fry those skins? I think I should. But they in the garbage now, so never mind. My bad. I'll try that next time. Cool, I might go give it a watch. Thanks for letting me know. The senior citizen discount is crazy. I got like a good probably 20-something years before I get there. But the way my back be feeling.
5.
What you mean 5? You like
5.
You like a good year and a half away there yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
I was working out. I hurt my back.
Yeah, that's what you working out. Your back hurting for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Nah. You getting there? You know when women age, the body starts to hurt a little bit more than the men does.
Wow.
Yeah.
After all, you want on camera?
On camera is crazy.
Crazy.
What you said?
In this economy, crazy.
What does this economy have to do with you having a bad back?
She hating diabolical. Wow.
See? My people, I'm telling you.
Not even.
She a Class E felony hater over here.
Hello.
Anybody join the live?
Thank you.
What's you over there eating? It smells good. Well, it smells onion. What you over there eating?
Onion dip.
Okay. I made some caramelized onion dip the other day, guys. Slaps. If you want to get the recipe for that, just go ahead and check my website at cookingwithpatley.com. Hell of an appetizer. I'm cutting up my potatoes now for my mashed potatoes. You want to cut them up as evenly as you possibly can, just for one. It makes the cooking process a little bit faster. And you don't want some potatoes to be, soft and usable, and the other ones to,
Be hard as a rock. All right, that should be more than enough. And I got some russets. This is going to go for the boil now. I don't think they can see you dancing. I should flip the camera over, but I ain't trying to get. Nah, yeah, we good. We good on that. I usually cook them in a little bit of chicken broth just to get the potatoes some flavor. I know some people like to use salt, but I throw in either a bouillon cube or I throw in some broth. But I'm gonna throw a bouillon cube in for this one. So since the football season is over, I'm focused on basketball. So I gotta know, who's your favorite team out there, and why is it the Knicks? And if you're a Knicks fan, let me know in the comments. I know a couple of y'all are. What you booing over here for? You a Philly fan? Y'all terrible. Go Birds though. Lakers for life, man. Respect to LeBron. Knicks, let's go. If y'all Knicks fans out there, let me know how y'all feel about the team this year. I feel like we finally got some good players on our team. Jalen Brunson has been killing it. Karl Anthony Towns dominating. We got good coaching. I do miss a couple of key players we had in the past few years, but you know it is what it is. I'm just happy we got some Knicks on the starting team for the All-Star game too. Yes, sir. All right, move this camera over just a smidge. Boom. All right. I'll go ahead and let my water boil. Get my bouillon cube ready. I really want to go to a Knicks game. I haven't gone to a Knicks game. Damn, I think the last game I went to was like one of the first few games Jeremy Lin played on the Knicks. And that was a while ago. Yeah. Good times though.
Watch basketball and I can tell you.
Listen, Linsanity was a time for the Knicks back in the day, man. That's when we had Jeremy Lin. We had what's this dude's name? Steve something. I forgot his name. If y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. He came off the bench. His name was Steve. Great three-point shooter.
Name Steve.
It was Steve something. Damn. That's gonna go on my mind for a minute. I didn't know his name. Yeah, Melo was on the team. Stoudemire was on the team. We had Mike Woodson giving us the best coaching at the time since Pat Riley. Now it wasn't Steve Smith. It was Can I see your phone for a second? I know this is gonna bug me. I am like really bad when it comes to having things I can't remember because it gets stuck in my mind. I pulled up my wife's phone to try to figure it out. Give me 1 second, y'all.
It's a new episode of Severance today.
They put a new episode of Severance?
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought it was only on Tuesdays.
No, it's Fridays. You think about Paradise.
Steve Novak, I think that's his name. Yeah, Steve Novak. Yeah, that's the guy. That's it.
Casey Novak and then get to Steve.
Probably not, but you know, it was Steve Novak. Yeah, he was like one of the best players at the time, coming off the bench, 3-point shots. Crazy. I was waiting for you to get the dad joke because, you know, a watch pot never boils. But, yeah, but anyway, just want to say what's up to y'all real quick. I'm about to make my steak right now. Potato shouldn't take too long. I'm going to let this season. I'm going to season the steak. I have it sitting out for about an hour at room temperature. Let me just show y'all the steaks real quick. Got some big strip steaks right here from Wegmans. Just letting y'all see. Nice juicy steaks. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. show you what we're working with today. Yes, we got some New York strip steaks. Got some lobster tails here too. 2 each because we like lobster. And I got mine. Take it out the bag. We got some asparagus also. Perfect combination. And I'm gonna make a nice pan sauce with that too, so check it out. Let me just switch back. All right. So we just gonna take this out here. Move y'all over here real quick while we add it. Don't need to boil. Yo, for real, lobster probably is a lot cheaper than eggs is. I went to the grocery store. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll tell you that story. So I went to the grocery store the other day, right? I wanted to get eggs, bread, lunch meat, and juice. And when I tell you that the juice, the lunch meat, and the bread alone, all together, cost the same amount as the eggs, crazy. Like we talking almost $15 for 18 eggs. That's insane. All right. For any of y'all who worked in restaurants before, if you're familiar with something like this, let me know. A lot of chefs tend to use like color-coded boards, so you know what produce or fruit or whatever goes on what. I got these from Amazon. They were like what, $9? Came with like a set of, I want to say 8. Before I use that, let me show y'all real quick. So I got more obviously in the kitchen, but I got one right here for vegetables. Another one here, little purple junk. Got orange for cheese. And my favorite color, blue, for fish. But we're using the red because the red is what I'm going to use for the steak. So we're going to start working on that. I know you probably seen it, T, if you out there still, but any of y'all watch Paradise on Hulu? Because I'll tell y'all right now, if there's like a show that I can name the best show on TV right now, it's definitely Paradise. You got to watch it, bro. Actually, you know what? It doesn't necessarily count as a show. I'll consider it a cartoon, but also, if you haven't caught Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney, love it. I thought I personally wouldn't find a better cartoon on Disney to watch since X-Men '97, but Your Favorite Neighborhood Spider-Man, great series. Just washing my hands real quick. I don't really have time to miniseries. Respect. Speaking of series, if you haven't done so already, go show some love to my boy. Have you seen that with T? He does a lot of movie reviews, show reviews. He usually gets them on like the second the movie comes out. Really good content, really good movie reviewer. So make sure you go check his page out. Check out Dave Palmer's page as well. Great food content. He has a 50 by 50 series on right now. Also check out Real Big Mister. Really good dude as well. He has a lot of good food content. Similar to myself, he likes to, film recipes and content with his spouse. So go show them some support. You're a smart man, smart man. See, I learned the hard way. You never watch a show that you and your wife get into and then watch it without her. Granted, she's done it to me more than like 10 times, but I know better for myself personally not to do that. Oh, I didn't even know you was there. Hey, what's going on? Did you hear anything I said? All right, perfect. So she didn't hear what I said, even though I think she's lying. But anyway, so what I want to do is I'm just going to pat these steaks dry. Like I'm talking real dry. Let's give that a little flip. And this is just to help that seasoning stick on the steak. And when I season my steaks, I don't put too much. I typically just put salt and pepper, maybe garlic powder, but the flavor is already there. And these are boneless too, so you can see real nice cut of strip. Nice little fat cap that we're gonna sear too. How do y'all eat y'all steaks? I usually eat mine medium rare or medium. I'm cooking our steaks today on medium just because, I don't know. I haven't really been feeling the last couple of medium rare steaks that I've eaten. Not the ones that I've cooked personally, but just the ones that I've had at restaurants. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just on my mind that I don't want a medium rare steak. That's all. Nah, for real. If we do it, it is definitely over for us. I can't think about the last show that happened, but I definitely remember I didn't get talked to for a good hour or so. But let me fall asleep and take a nap, and she's 10 episodes in. All right. So, I'm going to show y'all my seasonings that I'm going to use for my steak, all right? I got kosher salt. Now, I know some of y'all were on my Instagram page telling me how, you thought this was cool. Some people didn't think it was,
That's not kosher salt.
efficient time. Well, it wasn't, a really good use of time. I like to put my seasonings in individual containers like this just to organize it a bit. Real quick, hold on a second. Show you my spice cabinet. This here is how I organize my spice cabinet.
Isn't that annoying? Isn't that annoying?
What's annoying?
All the containers.
No, this could. All right. So my wife thinks that this is annoying because she's used to having in the seasonings like this, and you can sprinkle it on. Me personally, as a chef, I feel like it's a little bit easier to say, okay, look, oh, there goes my oregano, as opposed to having to move a bunch of bottles and find the seasoning.
Remember label recognition? It all looks the same.
And first of all, it doesn't all look the same.
Image recognition. You can just look at it, boom, that's it. All you have to read it. You just look at it, the logo is the same, you know what you're looking for. The green container.
It sounds like you mad that somebody organized some things in his crib, but I ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna argue.
That is not what it is.
I am not gonna argue.
You
I ain't
gotta
gonna
get a
argue.
spoon out to shake out the seasoning on every single spice, as opposed to just popping the cap and sprinkling it out.
Okay, then you know what you do when you sprinkle on it? Go do 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 do. Or you gotta go.
And it can control the amount. You said
You can't control the amount. What are you talking about?
On the meat because it ain't got no sifter. It ain't got nothing stemming the flow.
You are distracting me from entertaining these
You're just mad
people.
because I'm making Nah, I want to vote.
No.
I want to vote in the chat.
No.
Who is thinking who thinks that this is a good idea?
The person who does the cooking gets to choose. Thank you.
Exactly, and I cook too. You're not the only person that cooks. You made a unilateral decision.
Okay.
With no conversation.
Okay, no. All right. So you the person that cooks. I cook usually 6 days a week. She cooks 1.
Okay.
I got. See this? I got her seasonings for her 1, and I got all my seasons lined up for the other 6.
No.
So logic. All right.
No.
Boom.
No. It took me 20 minutes, damn near, basically, to season some chicken, because I had to open 9 different containers to get out seasoning.
So let me get this straight. At work, which is great by the way, you can solve all your company's technical problems and issues and basically manage and organize everything, but it takes you 20 minutes.
I'll tell you right now, kiss my ass. This is not even about to be a good decision.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying. We're about to season this steak. But does she cook for you? No, she definitely cooks for me. I can say that for sure. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So this is labeled kosher salt, but this is actually Maldon sea salt. We got it from Amazon. It actually has thicker salt flakes than your normal sea salt or your table salt. Perfect for a steak. All right, so we got that. You said what? It's a finishing salt, she says. You got somebody who agrees with you. I think. They got black pepper here. And then I got the garlic powder. But boom. All right. Just gonna go ahead and get this nice and seasoned. Now, when y'all season, use it as finishing salt.
That does make sense. It's my first time actually using the Maldon salt, so you're right, and she was right, because she said the same thing.
So, and season it with regular salt instead, just to give the. We're gonna use that for a finishing salt. I think that probably you're right. That would be better for presentation. All right. So, when you season your steaks, season it from the top. You know, you don't want to sprinkle it like this because you're only going to get one area of surface space. Sprinkle it from the top. Hold on, let me get a glove real quick. I gotta flip these over. All right. Matter of fact, we'll just do all sides right. Make it easier. Throw some black pepper on there. Okay. Pull this over here. Just throwing a little garlic powder. I don't put too much on it because I usually baste it with garlic and butter. Just rub this side real quick. Rub that side. Flip it over. And do the same thing for this side. If any of y'all watching the live right now, I know y'all saw the Super Bowl. What do y'all think of the Eagles winning and pretty much dominating the Chiefs? And what do y'all think of the halftime show? Let me see what y'all say in the comments. Also, if y'all can let me know in the comments where y'all located at. I know a couple of y'all are in Massachusetts, some Texas, Florida, but let me know. All right, I'm about to transfer these steaks over. What's going on? Just give me a hot second. Meantime, you in New York? Yeah. Yeah, Eagles definitely earned it. I'm not even gonna lie. Anybody who knows me or who's known me for as long as they have knows that I am a die-hard Dallas Cowboys fan. I know I don't need y'all to jump me at once because I know you got some Eagles fans, you got some Giants fans out there. But look, I don't like the Chiefs. Don't like them at all. Never liked them. I don't like Patrick Mahomes. Jason Kelsey, don't really like him much either. But I never liked the Chiefs. I was always one of those people that always thought that the refs were kind of favoring the Chiefs a bit. And I wanted Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts to, get their just due and get the championship. So I'm happy to see that they won. They definitely earned it. I'm not going to lie. I honestly thought that the game would have been a little bit closer. But I don't know. The Eagles' defense is tough. Especially when you consider how many times Patrick Mahomes got sacked. First of all, I see where you're coming from when you say it's kind of hard to root for the Eagles, especially as a Cowboys fan. And I certainly agree with you about Jerry Jones. I can't stand Jerry Jones at all. Like the same way I feel about Jerry Jones was the same way I felt about James Dolan and the Knicks. But Dolan at least has been trying lately to, you know, make the team a championship caliber team with some of the decisions he made. Jerry Jones can't pick a good defense for us. I don't think we've ever had a good defense. We've had, you know, decent quarterbacks and running backs, but as far as defense goes, that's really what we need. We about to switch over and make these steaks. As y'all can see, got the potatoes boiling right now. They're not really ready yet. They're not even close to fork tender, but we're gonna get there. All right, a little adjustment right here. Boom. All right, so I got my hex-clad pan right here. I'm gonna heat it up real quick. Typically, when I cook a steak, I like to use a cast iron, but because my cast iron is small and I want to cook both of these steaks, I'm gonna use the big old hex-clad. And you know, I got my steaks nice and seasoned already, but we're gonna take it over the top soon because once the steaks get into the part where I baste, I'm gonna add some thyme, some butter, some garlic. Woo! I haven't had a good steak in a minute. I haven't had surf and turf in a minute, personally. And also, while the steaks cook, well, actually, as the steaks rest, I'm gonna get the lobster going. So let me go ahead and just real quick preheat this oven to 350. So by the time I get the lobster done, you can just go straight in the oven. You know what I mean? Also, a little tip real quick, because I'm about to... Yeah, Jimmy Jones was a good coach, for real. But yeah, also what I'm going to do, got a little pot right here. I'm going to put that on low, and I'm going to simmer some milk and some cream, just to make sure that, you know, I have, you know, a hot base, so when those potatoes are done, I don't have to worry about, you know, heating up the milk or anything off the bat. It's already done. That should be good. Let that simmer. One thing I also want to say too, whenever you're making a steak or anything in general, is you don't want to put oil on the pan right away. You want that pan to get kind of hot first and then kind of shimmer some of that oil on, just so that oil doesn't stick to your pan, then you could end up burning your food. But I'm trying something else out today too. So typically, whenever I cook a steak, I like to use a nice avocado oil or a canola oil. I'm used to that. And this video isn't sponsored, but I actually networked with some guy named Aaron Shapiro. I had an episode of my podcast, Cast Iron Conversations, and if you know about the show, or if you don't know about the show, it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it. It's called Cast Iron Conversations with Chef Pat Lee. But yeah, I got to network with him, talk to him. Found out that he actually has these flavor-infused cooking wipes that essentially have like a sunflower oil that's infused into the wipes, and it has like a different flavors. This one is savory garlic. He had like a habanero one. But you know how like whenever you go to like barbecues and you want to like oil up or like, you know, put oil or whatever on the grill, but you don't want to like put actual oil, you want like something to put on it like a rag or like a sponge. Well, he created these wipes, right? He created these wipes, and essentially what he says you could do is you take the wipe out. Ooh, it smells good. And then you just rub the pan. And that's supposed to add like oil and flavor to your steak or whatever dish you got. Hexclad. Yeah. It's one of Gordon Ramsay's brands. They actually sponsored me in a video a year ago and gave me some real good pan sets. All right, let's check this out. So he says you just wipe this on. It's supposed to give a little oil and flavor. Actually, let me not use a fork because I don't want to damage my pan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it smells pretty good. Give me a hot second. I'm good. All right, look at that. Get some of that oil on the pan right there. All right, now we're gonna put those steaks on the pan. And a little moment of truth music. Da 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 da. I'm sure you're not SpongeBob fans, but before I put the steak in, let me just check the comments real quick. I thought you were supposed to able to put metal. You can use metal. I just prefer not to like scratch it with the hex clad with the fork personally. I haven't had any issues with it, but I've used metal spatulas before, so it hasn't been an issue. But yeah, let's get these steaks on. Actually, first thing you want to do is get those fat caps here. Yeah. Put that up the edge real quick. Yeah. You want that fat cap to sear because it's going to be a little bit harder to get that nice and crispy if you're just doing the other parts of the steak. Wash my hands again. Let me give y'all a better angle of the steak real quick while that's searing. Just checking this here. No, not yet. We're not there. Let me do this instead. I'll hold that there for a minute. That should kind of help that fat cap crisp up a bit. And you'll see some metal on this in a second because I'm actually going to take one of my big metal spoons and use it to help baste the steak. And again, like I said, I'm cooking this on medium for both steaks. All right, that should be fine for now. Real quick, I'm just stirring up the potatoes because the bouillon cubes melted a bit. Well, they melted completely, rather. So just making sure it's all mixed in so all those potatoes get that nice chicken flavor. Y'all see it? All right, let that sit there. All right, let me check those fat caps real quick. Ooh, it's looking good, if I do say so myself. But now, go ahead, get these cooked. Want a good crust on both sides. I'm gonna let that sit there for about 3 minutes or so, 3 or 4 minutes. In the meantime, let's go wash a couple of dishes because one, I need a clean workspace. Ooh, excuse me. And two, I don't like a messy kitchen. It makes it a little bit easier too, so whenever I have to clean up later, all I'm doing is just clean up the dishes that we ate with. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't even bother asking y'all, and that was rude of me, and I apologize. But y'all already know what I'm having for dinner. And if you just joined the live, I'm making surf and turf. But what are y'all having for dinner tonight? Let me know in the comments. My fault for not asking y'all. I didn't want y'all thinking that y'all came here to see me eat, and I don't care what y'all eating. I like to know. My mic gets slow. Okay, I was asking y'all what y'all you know, for another minute. What y'all eating for dinner tonight? Let me know in the comments. If y'all can't hear me, I'm just washing a couple of dishes right now just to make sure I have a clean workspace and something manageable to work with. I don't really have that big of a kitchen, so whatever space I can make good use of, I do what I can. Let me see what y'all say in the comments. Surf and turf, ribeye and shrimp. Hey, same thing over here. Good eats, good eats. And thanks for joining the live. Seafood boils, crab legs. You eating good, brother. Let me show you how thick the steaks are real quick. Ooh, look at that. Good sear. I'll baste the steaks actually for a bit, and then I'm going to put it in the oven for a couple of minutes. Just to get that internal temperature going. Cold pizza, the food of the lonely. Bro, cold pizza used to hit back in the day when I was in college, man. I would never sleep on cold pizza. It don't gotta be room temperature. You don't gotta heat it up in the air fryer. Just give me cold pizza. Getting my thyme. Other ingredients ready. Put thyme in there. I just need to get my garlic. Throw the whole bowl of garlic in there. I don't really care too much about the shell because it eventually, you know, comes out anyway. Melt some of this butter real quick. Oh yeah, 4 kids. Bless you. I got 2. Well, at least you don't got to worry about cooking for nobody. Cold pizza will do it for you and the kids. Here for a second. Just need that to melt. You know what? Since these are big steaks, y'all might judge me in the comments. It is what it is. I don't care. Could always use a little bit more. Hey, appreciate it. I have enough to baste. I'll baste it what I can. Let that melt a little bit more. I want a little bit more butter. I'm gonna put this in the oven, let that cook in the oven for a bit, and then check out my potatoes. All right, that should be okay. Move this over here. Let that infuse. Need that butter to melt just a little bit more. It will. Put it on top. There we go. Put it back on. No, that's not there yet. All right, I'll put this in the oven for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's already preheated at 350. Y'all give me a hot second. While that's working, let me go check my potatoes real quick to just make sure that they're fork tender. I don't think they are though. We almost there. I'll give it another 5 minutes. Switch over here real quick. All right, man. You enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day, bro. Thanks for joining the live. I'll talk to you on Facebook. Which one are you watching?
You ever seen you seen Hairspray?
Which one? The new? Well, they're both the same.
Yeah, essentially the same movie. So there's this guy who like reacts to stuff who like, he hasn't like watched or seen before, and so he's watching Hairspray, and it's like the intro part where like the folks are doing like the introduction to like the Corny Collins show and like singing the nicest kids in town, basically.
Yeah.
So it's all relatively the same colored people doing these dances. And so he's watching it. He's like, "Oh, this is a nice song. It's a nice song." He's like, "Why do you keep saying nicest kids, nicest kids?" And then they get to the part where it's like, "And once a day we have our, and that once a week we have our Negro Day." And he's just like, the racism. It's like, yeah, like this movie was set in like 50s Baltimore, like 50s, 60s Baltimore. Like,
it was set in Baltimore. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I found it funny because like you can see they're like,
Sorry, cracked? No, it's not cracked. All right, now I'm getting my lobster tails prepared. Use a spoon for this part, or you can just like, just touch the sides like I do. Don't really need to do all that. And this is just to pop the tail out so we can brush it later with our butter and seasoning. If you don't want to do this with your hands, or if you can't do it with your hands, you can always use your spoon. But the reason why we use the scissors before is because it makes it easier to crack away from the main bone. So I actually messed this shell up, but whatever, fix it. Okay. All right, we'll do that for that one. Put that to the side. If y'all just joining the live, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for spending your Valentine's Day with me. My name is Chef Pat Lee. I am making a surf and turf. I'm actually going to end the live right now. I'll be back on a little bit later, but if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my page. Go to cookingwithpatlee.com to check out all my latest recipes. Get on camera real quick so I can talk to y'all. Yeah, go to cookingwithpatlee.com to check out all my latest recipes. Go to my Instagram, my YouTube. Well, you're already on YouTube, but go to my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook page, Cooking with Pat Lee. Make sure you subscribe to this page. Follow me for more recipes like these. And until the next time we feast, peace.